What's going on, everyone? Today we're going to be discussing the Potara fusion method. And like I did with the Metamoran video, I'm also going to be breaking down this topic of its origin, the technique, prerequisites, the appearance and personality, and most importantly, the power level multiplier. If you want to skip ahead to any particular section, I'm going to also be adding the start time to every single one of these sections in order to make your life easier. In the Daizenshu 6, Toriyama was asked in an interview about the Potara earrings. Now, over 20 years ago, well before the ideas of Super Saiyan God and blue transformations became real, it seemed that Toriyama was just about to run out of ways to further progress Goku and Vegeta. After a discussion that Toriyama had with Katsu-kun, a fellow manga creator, they spoke of how nothing is stronger than a Super Saiyajin, and in a joking manner, Katsura suggested fusing characters together, and now, long story short, the idea of the Potara fusion was born. Unlike the Metamoran fusion and its dance technique, the Potara fusion only needs two fusers to wear the earrings on opposite ears. Once the earrings are on, the two bodies are drawn to one another, slamming together and creating a new super warrior. When the two fused beings are mortals, the fusion lasts for an hour, instead of the 30-minute duration like the Metamoran fusion. If either of the fused beings are a Supreme Kai, then the fusion is permanent instead. If a living and a dead person were to fuse together, then the result would still be a living person. But if the fused being dies, then they remain fused. If the earrings are removed or destroyed between two mortal fusers, then the fused being will defuse back. But if the fusion was permanent, and the earrings were removed or destroyed, then nothing will happen. And interestingly enough, when the fused being defuses back, both individuals retain all the memories during the fusion, as well as some of the memories from the other person as well. During the Tournament of Power, Beerus said that the compatibility between two beings plays a factor in the fusion, but it was never specified how or to what extent this plays a role. Shin initially brought up the idea of androids 17 and 18 fusing together to make one very powerful warrior for the tournament, and he based this idea from Beerus saying that the two androids would be perfectly compatible since they are twins. But this idea was dropped after Whis mentioned the risk if the fighter fell out of the ring, because it would count as if their universe would be losing two fighters and not one. As stated by Vados, this fusion results in a new body and personality greater than the sums of the two individuals and increases their power by tens of times. The Potara fusion doesn't come with its own unique outfit, such as the fusion dance did. Instead, it fuses the two beings' clothing together. Of all of the Potara fusions that we have seen, the fused appearance and personalities have been predominantly based on the physically weaker of the two beings. Such as we saw with Vegito, we had Vegeta predominantly over Goku. With Kefla, Caulifla was predominantly over Kale, and with Future Zamasu was predominant over Black. So we have two sources that have stated that the Potara fusion is tens of times stronger than the sum of their parts. In the GT Perfect files, in the green box above, it translates to the fusion of Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, the strongest warrior in the universe, and probably in every dimension. Its fusion is unprecedented power that lasts 30 minutes. However, its only weakness is that it lasts 10 minutes due to the Super Saiyan 4 state. His power is perhaps many tens of times stronger than that of a single Super Saiyan 4. We also have the other source from Dragon Ball Super episode 114, where Vado states, the fusion creates a new body and personality greater than that of the sums of the two individuals and increases their power by tens of times. So I'll be using base Vegito from the Buu Saga as a reference to explain the calculations that we need in order to find out how strong base Vegito is. Also, in Dragon Ball Super, during the Zamasu arc, when Goku and Vegeta fused to fight against Zamasu, Shin states that Vegito's current power already surpassed Master Beerus's. But that covers everything for the Potara fusion. Please leave a comment below letting me know what you thought about this video, or if I missed any information on this fusion technique. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you can be notified about any future content.